Um, One of the issues that a lot of organizations are seeing is they're needing to leverage their manufacturing operations, which are pretty lean these days. And one of the ways to do that is to focus on improving the service and quality, but they need to look at this from a standpoint of saying that, all right, 75% of our operating expenses are essentially manpower. And so if we're going to optimize things and still maintain a high level of service and quality, what can we do to make that happen? Well, part of that is to eliminate, where possible, the manual procedures. So a lot of labs have made a huge investment, and it's significant is one word for it, huge is another one, in LIMS to help automate their lab ops. But since most of the lab data is coming from instruments, then the companies are looking for a way to interface those to enhance the benefits and get the biggest bang for their buck out of their LIMS. So what are the benefits of integrating some of these things? Well, the automating the laboratory functions is, of course, one benefit, but the reality of it is, to me, that's almost a byproduct. Where we really have a benefit in terms of integrating instruments is the reducing the transcription rates, transcription errors, and increasing the transcription rate. That allows for a much improved overall data throughput, and quality can be increased. And in some cases where there's certain regulatory requirements, it helps you meet those requirements, and this leads to improved internal and external customer satisfaction. For a couple of examples, one company from a large ag company, basically they said that their instrument interfacing saves them about 1 minute per sample. And 1 minute per sample sounds almost insignificant, but when you consider that they were doing 125,000 samples per year, I didn't do the math on this, I don't know how many hours that is, but it turns out to be a significant cost savings for them. And now for the environmental company involved here, they have an example that was showing that they got about 60% more sample results into LIMS than previously entered, despite cuts in funding and loss of staff. So that essentially said we lost money and we lost people, but with our instrument interface, we were able to get more data in.